Welcome to today's video, where we will demonstrate the environmental impact of disposable cups through a life cycle assessment approach and propose solutions to hopefully reduce their negative impact on the environment. In the 2nd century BC, Kai in ancient China made paper from pulp for the first time. Subsequently, paper was used extensively in China, with many dignitaries serving tea in beautifully decorated paper cups. Dixie Cup is the brand name for a range of disposable paper cups that were developed in the USA in 20th century by Lawrence Llewellyn, an inventor from Boston, Massachusetts, who was concerned about the spread of bacterial drinking water. After a background on the development of the paper cup, we move on to disposable paper cups life cycle assessment, in which we take a more detailed look at the life cycle of a paper cup. In this section, we will analyze and demonstrate the 6 aspects of raw material, manufactured, packaged, distribution, consumer used, and end of life. Don't blink, the fun starts now. First, we come to the raw material side. The main raw materials for disposable cups include wood pulp paperboard, which is used to make the main part of the cup, polyethylene P coating to provide water resistance to the cup. With raw material, the next part is manufactured. The production process of disposable cups includes selection, mixing, processing, forming, cutting, printing, and coating of raw materials. The efficiency of the production process and the optimization of the process flow will have a direct impact on cost and quality. Disposable paper cups are usually packaged in paper boxes or plastic bags. Paper boxes are usually printed with a design and include appropriate protective material to prevent damage to the cup during transport. Plastic bags are usually sealed by heat sealing or gluing to ensure that the packaging is airtight. Disposable paper cups are usually shipped from manufacturing plants to various points of sale. These cups are usually packed in cardboard boxes and then transported by trucks, goods trains, and other means of transport. During transport, the cartons need to be properly secured and protected to prevent damage to the goods during transit. When consumers use disposable paper cups, they focus more on their functional properties such as thermal insulation, water resistance, and safety, with little regard for their environmental impact. Disposal of disposable paper cups is usually done in the following ways. Consumers directly discard, consumer-initiated recycling, and companies take the initiative to recycle. After understanding the life cycle of paper cups, we know that the life cycle of disposable paper cups includes raw material, manufactured, packaged, distribution, consumer used, and end of life. In this section, we will focus on the environmental impact of the life cycle of a paper cup. Firstly, there is the production process. The production process of disposable paper cups includes the screening of raw materials, mixing, processing, shaping, cutting, printing, and coating. The biggest environmental impact of these processes is the consumption of energy such as water, electricity, and steam, as well as emissions such as wastewater and exhaust gases. It is estimated that every 4 paper cups produced produces 1 pound of carbon dioxide emissions, with the increase exacerbated by a reduction in the number of trees to recapture it. As most paper cups end up in landfills, they then release methane, a more harmful gas than carbon dioxide, which also absorbs heat in the atmosphere and may contribute to global warming. Disposable paper cups are usually packaged in paper boxes or plastic bags. Paper boxes consume large amounts of wood, water, and chemicals, while plastic bags require large amounts of oil. Disposal of disposable paper cups is usually done through landfill or incineration facilities. This can cause a great deal of pollution, with incineration or releasing large amounts of toxic gases that cause air pollution, and landfill causing toxic substances to be deposited in the land, causing soil contamination. In the face of growing environmental concerns, how can we reduce the pressure on the environment without affecting the production and supply of disposable cups? This will be the subject of our next section, in which we will take action at each stage of the life cycle of a disposable cup. Choosing environmentally friendly materials for disposable cups at the raw material level minimizes the environmental impact of the waste generated during the production of the cups. For example, cups made from plant-based materials, such as cornstarch or sugar cane, are more sustainable than traditional paper cups made from trees. The use of more environmentally friendly production methods has a smaller impact on the environment. Using renewable energy sources such as solar or wind power to provide energy not only reduces dependence on fossil fuels, but also reduces greenhouse gas emissions. The use of more environmentally friendly materials, such as biodegradable plastics, paper or cellulosic materials, can reduce the environmental impact of packaging materials. The use of recyclable packaging materials, such as cardboard, paper, and recyclable plastics, can promote recycling and reuse, reducing waste and waste generation. Disposable paper cups are usually transported from the manufacturing plant to the various points of sale. This process uses a lot of fuel, as the cups are usually transported by means of trucks or goods trains. In addition, the transportation process generates significant greenhouse gas emissions. In order to reduce the environmental impact of the distribution process, more environmentally friendly transport methods can be used, such as the use of electric vehicles or the use of renewable energy. Encourage consumers to reduce their use of disposable cups by promoting the use of reusable cups or offering incentives for bringing their own cups. For example, some cafes offer discounts to customers who bring reusable cups. Also encourage the public to recycle disposable cups to reduce the wastage. Finally, manufacturers should provide clear recycling instructions on disposable paper cups and strengthen cooperation with recycling companies to ensure widespread use of recycling facilities. Secondly, it is also important to promote composting as a method of disposing of plant-based disposable cups, which are made of organic materials that can be composted after disposal and eventually converted into organic matter in the soil. The advent of disposable cups has made life easier and improved the quality of life for people, but it has also caused serious environmental pollution. With an understanding of the environmental impact of disposable cups throughout their life cycle, there are more ways to reduce the environmental impact. Here are the references used in this video. I hope this video will provide you with the knowledge you need about life cycle assessment.